All right, Shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Peace, safety, and blessings to you, Akims, pushing his truth and sincerity. All right, through the Spirit, man. You can see I titled this lesson concerning the name. All right, because I think people takes it lightly on the Most High's name. Okay. You can't call on someone and expect them to answer if you're calling them by the wrong name. Okay, so I hope this is some clarity to the elect. Okay. This is Proverbs 18:10. It says, the name of Yahweh is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and it's safe. Okay, so you can't run into a name. You know what I'm saying? So it's basically telling you the true name of the Most High. You're going to be able to call on it, and he's going to answer you and be able to deliver you from situations you may be put in. He's going to actually hear your cry. All right. All right. This is 2 Timothy 2:19. It says, nevertheless, the foundation of the Most High standeth sure, having this seal, Yahweh knoweth them that are his. And let everyone that nameth the name of Hamashiach depart from iniquity. As singular. Everyone that nameth the name. Okay? Let everyone that nameth the name depart from iniquity. Okay, now let's go a little deeper. This is Proverbs 30:4. Who hath ascended up into heaven, or descended? Who hath gathered the winds in his fist? Who hath bound the waters in a garment? Who hath established all the ends of the earth? What is his name? And what is his son's name, if thou canst tell? So it's asking a question. If you can tell the name, that lets you know it's a mystery. Okay? It's letting you know this is a mystery. It's not God and Jesus, because that's all throughout the scriptures. Okay, so why is it asking you a question if it's giving you the name throughout the Bible? This is a mystery. All right, and we know that he revealeth his secrets to the servants, the prophets. Okay, and we gonna get the mysteries of the scriptures. Yahweh Ratazai, if we are those elect men. Okay. Now, this way it get a little deeper. This is Baruch. Let me see, chapter 2, verse 30 through 32. It says, for I knew that they will not hear me, because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves. Now that they has to be speaking of the elect, because 2/3 is not going to get it. That's why it says they shall remember themselves. That's why we calling ourselves Hebrew Israelites, because through Yahweh Shem Yahushai we remember. Okay. It says, and shall know that I, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, is their power. That's why we trust and put our belief and trust and faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. It says, and I will give them an heart and ears to hear. So right there it's telling you, it says he will give them, or the elect, a mind of understanding, because 2/3 still don't remember. So that's letting you know right there by him saying, I will give them. Those are going to be the ones that can understand. He's going to open their understanding to where they can understand I'm your power. Okay. Not Jesus, not Christ. You know, he was letting you know that I was going to wake them up. I'm going to wake my elect men up, and they're going to understand all these things. Okay. That's why I said I'm going to give them a heart and ears. I'm going to give them wisdom, knowledge, and understanding to know these things. Okay. 32. It says, and they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name. So it's kind of looking to me like, correct me if I'm wrong, but only the elect men is going to really be calling upon the true name. All right? Only the elect men. Because he said he was going to give them an understanding to do so. All right? This is think. When you go to Strong's, it says to cause to remember. To remember, to recall, to call to mind. So the men that he chose, they're actually going to remember his name. Okay? It says to remember, recall. If you do something with re in front, it means you're doing it over. So they're going to remember his name when they're in the land of their captivity, because he's going to open their understanding and realize that's his name. Okay? It says to be brought to remembrance, to remember, be thought of, be brought to mind. So to be thought of. So we were going to think, but he was actually going to give it to us. So we were actually going to know his name, to think on it. Okay? It says cause to remember, to remind. So he reminded us that this is my name. It says to cause to be remembered, keep in remembrance, to mention, to record. It says to make a memorial, make remembrance. So I don't know where all these other cats getting that no one knows the name, or there's no name right now. But let's go a little deeper. This is Revelation 2:17. He that hath an ear. Now we already established up here. Let me see. Let me find it. Right here it says, I am Yahweh, thy power, and I will give them a heart and ears. So he was going to give the understanding. That's why it says ears to hear. Okay? Keep in mind that word ears. That's your understanding. Okay? Now, we know this is only going to happen to a certain amount of people, or a certain particular chosen people, because he said, I will give them a mind of understanding. Now let's go back to this one where it says, he that hath an ear. We know that only the elect is going to hear and understand it, because we just read that in Baruch. Okay? It says, what the Spirit saith unto the churches, to him that overcometh will I give to eat of the hidden manna, understanding, and will give him a white stone. Now let's see what a white stone is. Let's go to the word white. Okay, it says, see, Esau gives you he gives you a little bit of truth and a lot of shit. So you have to dig through it and get the truth up out of it. Okay, it says light, bright, brilliant from whiteness, dazzling white, of the garments of the angels, and of those exalted to do splendor of the heavenly state, shining or white garments worn on festive or state occasions. This is the one we're looking for, of white garments as a sign of innocence and purity of the soul. Okay? Now it says dead white, of the whitening color of ripening grain. Now, look at that. It says a white garment as the sign of innocence or purity. Now let's read a little further. It says, I will give to eat the hidden manna, and will give him a white stone. Now let's go to the word stone. Stone. It says a small, worn, smooth, a small, worn, smooth stone, a pebble. That's not what we're looking for. It says in the ancient courts of justice, the accused were condemned by black pebbles and the acquitted by white. Think about that. Ezekiel 9:4. I will set a mark on thy forehead. And when you go into that word, it's like 12. It means a symbol or a sign of exemption, so you won't be judged. So we basically, the elect men are gonna have that white stone, because by them having that white stone, they're exempt from judgment. That's Ezekiel 9:4. Okay? And set a mark on the forehead of those men that sigh and cry in the midst of the abomination done thereof, in the midst thereof. So those men are not going to have to answer for the wickedness, because they're going to be virgins. But it's telling you, when you go back up here, it says, and in the stone a new name is written. So we understand that only the elect men, the men that have that mark, that's going to be sighing and crying and bringing out the truth, and that the Most High called, are going to be calling on the proper name, because he gave them an understanding to do so. So that it's a lot of groups that call on the name. Many are called, but few are chosen. So we got white stone. It says, and the stone of a new name written. Now, if you don't go into the etymology of words, new name, some people would think that it's new. Okay? But let's go into the etymology of that word new. Okay, new. It says, as respects form, recently made, fresh, recent, unused, unworn. Okay? As respects substance, of a new kind, unprecedented, novel, uncommon, unheard of. Now check this out. It says, when you go to the Strong's definitions, it says of certain affinity, new, especially in freshness. So these chosen men are going to get the understanding of the name. It's going to be made. It said they were going to think upon my name, which means they were going to get a refreshing of the name. Okay, so let's go back. It says a white stone, and in the stone a new name, which is the refreshing of the name, written, which no man knoweth, saving he that receiveth it. Saving means accept. He that receive. When you receive something, it's given to you. And he said, I will give you. Man, this goes over a lot of dumbass people's heads. He said, I will give to you a heart and ears to hear. I will basically give you knowledge and understanding. That's why it says saving, which means accept, he that receive it. So everybody's not going to get the concept of the name. Okay, I hope this makes sense. All right, I think I got one more scripture here. This is Revelation 3:8. It says, I know thy works. Behold, I have set before thee an open door, and no man can shut it. For thou hast a little strength, and hast kept my word, and hast not denied my name. So that open door is basically your way out of here. Okay? It says, and has kept my word, which is the law, statutes, and commandments, so on and so forth, and has not denied my name. So you can't walk through the door without knowing the name. Okay? Because it's telling you right here that has not denied my name. So you can't deny his name. Okay? I hope this was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Double honor to the apostle and elder, great millstone. Peace, safety, and blessing to you, Akim. Let's keep pushing.